know
and
that.
then he can't get in.
Yeah, I know that.
You know the
I know the
story?
stories. Yeah. And then Jesus.
So Jesus comes and he says, and the man says, "Well, I can't ever get in the pool because every time the angel comes, like everyone beats me, beats me there."
Yeah.
And so then he comes and says, I think he says, "Stand up and walk" or something, and he gets healed. So that tagline comes from that story of how troubled waters can actually promote healing. And in other words, we try to be a little edgy in some of our work to stir things up when they need to be stirred up in order to make the world a better place.
That's awesome. Wow. So how do you practicing here in your work?
So we are. Hey, good morning. Thanks for coming. Good to see you. Get some breakfast. Enjoy. So we've been doing multi-faith work for about 20 years, but we do a lot of other work. And today we're now trying to help build a progressive religious movement for justice in the U.S. so that people who are faith-oriented or who are religious can use their traditions to help bring. To help prepare the world, to bring healing to the world, but using their tradition out in the public square in an appropriate way, and we think that especially people who are not as conservative are a little nervous about how to do that well and how to do that appropriately, and so we want to help people like that learn how to do that better.
So how many people are already doing it? Because you said it's for religious leaders and seminary students and teens.
Yeah, we have a program, an international program for our high school teens that works in South Africa, Northern Ireland, Jerusalem, and the U.S. We've been doing that for 11 years. We have doctoral programs for religious leaders. We have programs for seminary students and lay leaders, and in different people.
Do you have an area of conflict, like a post-conflict area?
Northern Ireland is, some people say, post-conflict. South Africa, especially Cape Town, some people say is post-conflict. Although, it's there's still a lot of work to be done. When people from Jerusalem meet people from Cape Town, they realize that conflicts have arcs, right? They don't last forever. It's very inspiring for a 17-year-old from Jerusalem to say, "Oh wow, like your conflict actually ended, but your life is not perfect now. There's still a lot of lingering hard work to be done." So they learn from each other along.
Okay, it's interesting. So, is there a woman in taking part of this project?
Absolutely, all of our programs are.
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, we have a lot lot of programs that are just for women, but most of our programs are co-ed.
Because I work for a women's youth and children issue, so it's like maybe.
So tell me more about the work that you do.
I run schools for women in post-conflict area in Indonesia, and then we gather women, Muslims and Christians together to learn each other, to have a mutual understanding, so they can realize that the conflict is not about the religious conflict, but is influenced by the political interest. Yeah. So, for example, we we have a curriculum, but the basis curriculum is the religion and peace, and then the method is, for example, Muslim women will visit the church and then ask so many questions about what they are want to ask to the priest or ministry, and then they can learn the tradition and then the culture of Christianity. And opposite also, Christian women will visit a mosque to ask about all this, including about terrorist questions and then jihad, and many questions. So they can ask to the imam, and then they will have a discussion about the main issue of the religion. So in this way, they will, after visit each other, they have a reflection about what is religion for And then like they have like a statement that the religion is whatever our religion is not we cannot use it for violence, but it's for peace. And then it's like they are, even they are not theologian, and they are, most of my women who join in my schools is a home worker, housewife, and then they're not coming from elite. They are just like from grassroots, and then they usually they have no opportunity to learn about another religion, so they have like a big prejudice about religion. They have like big negative assumption about religion, especially in the conflict area. So in the women's school, we are like they meet together to understand each other. They open mind and open heart to understand, which is it's really important thing to make interfaith dialogue. And then after that they can work together. So in the first step we are trying to like dismantling the prejudice, trauma, and everything. And then after that in the second day we work together. In the third year we are like campaign about the powerful of women grassroots movement, something like that. Yeah. For me, it's women and children is really important issues because in my experience, I stay in refugees camp for around 1.5 years. Now?
No, when you were in the refugees.
I 25 for around 25 and 26 around now. Yeah, I hear so many stories, a sad story from the women, Muslim and Christians, and it's really influenced my life. So I changed all my life after listening their story. And because before I'm staying in the city, I feel like I like a comfortable situation at the time. But after I meet them and listen their story, I decided to go back to my hometown and work for them, because there is no like NGO also who work for women who really seriously work for their rights, and also there is no NGO who work for interfaith issue, where it's really important because there's a big assumption that Poso is a religion.
That what?
Poso, my area is the religious conflict. Means that it's because the religion we have conflict, but I believe it's not. It's because economic and political interest. So yeah, we need to like transform the idea to the rest. And then I think that I should do that because the religious leader is like have not work for that. They only like talk about peace, but they really not mean it. And then even they do not interest to have dialogue or deep dialogue with them. And also because after post conflict, the Muslim and Christian is separate between as a geography they separate each other. So Christian live in the mountains.
In the same town, or?
Before conflict, we live in the same town. Yeah, my families also have like Muslims background who convert to Muslim, and we like have a nice life at that time. I mean that we have also intermarriage between religious and ethnicity, but post the conflict, government decided that Muslim and Christian have to divide. Yes, so Christian is live in the mountain and then Muslim live in. So we are separate even. So there's no room to meet each other. So the women's school is the room for meet and learn about. Before, I remember in the first time I have the meeting from the women and Muslim women and Christian women. They're like really do not want to see each other even and talk each other. They don't want to. They still have like revenge and trauma because of some of their family, their children, their husband is killed, and it's really a terrible story. So yeah, but we have a long process to make them not only connect other now, but can work together. So yeah,
Wow, what a story.
yeah.
It's amazing work. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of them because they trust me to do the trust to this kind of work. Yeah. And I think we only need an open and safe place so we can do all the peace and justice issues. Yeah.